We're back. You're watching QTV this morning. I am Ibrahim Abalde. Now let's move to the other segment of this program. NAQAA sets benchmark to minimum academic standards for educational institutions in the Gambia. And it's important for us to discuss their mandate.
Yes.
I mean, this is the first time, I think, having NAQAA on this program this morning. So we have Amadou Toure, Curriculum and Standard Development Manager, NAQAA, and of course Professor Joshua Adeleke, and a consultant for higher education. So gentlemen, it's good to have you here.
Thank you so much.
Yes, we're so glad to have you and to talk about this program.
Nice being here too.
Yes. So let's start with NAQAA's mandate, your role. As far as educational institution is concerned. We'll start with you.
Good morning, and thank you for having us. I'm Amadou Toure, Standards and Curriculum Development Manager for NAQAA. NAQAA, short for National Accreditation and Quality Assurance Authority. And so you can see even within our name what our mandate is. We are a regulatory authority for tertiary and higher education. And by being a regulatory authority, our core mandate is to ensure that we have quality education at this levels of education. That's our core mandate.
Okay, why did you come up with setting this standard for educational institutions?
These are quality assurance measures, and quality assurance, what it does is to have public buy-in, public trust of what it is that you do in the provision of education. The public needs to have confidence in the quality of the educational services in the country, not only to guarantee employability of students who go through these programs, but also ensure that training is relevant to the needs of the labor market. Education and training is all about supporting the economy of a country. And therefore, our mandate is to ensure that our programs make our educational services relevant to the labor market.
Interesting. So, Lolly, let's
It is very important to come up with this benchmark, because if you want to have quality, you must have things in place.
Exactly.
So I want to know, what are some of the criteria that you're looking at in the standard?
Okay. Now, let me first of all appreciate this gesture. The first thing we look for at the end of the day, the higher education, the major aim is to produce quality graduates. Number one, to develop the economy, then also for mobility, because the higher educations in the Gambia, they are now producing graduates for the Gambia community alone. There will be transferability of students. So some of the criteria we are looking for is the students that will, in terms of skills, because that is the trend now. Then also we are thinking of building knowledge economy. So if I'm here, I came from Nigeria, then I should be able to transfer the skills I've acquired to support what is going on, which I'm doing now. So the students that higher educations in the Gambia will produce, we want them to have skills and competencies that will make them suitable for employment anywhere they go, whether within or outside the Gambia.
Interesting. So how will NAQAA measure compliance with the standards?
Oh, yeah. Recently, we had what we call sensitization program, because when I came on board, what I was thinking about is, if you want someone to follow on with standards, this first thing is to create awareness, let the concerned people key into, which we have started to do. So we have done the first level where we invited all the vice chancellors, And we also invited cognate ministries that are concerned, and we were able to sell the idea. Many of them could see the reason. One of the cardinal reasons why the benchmark should be set is for accountability. So if I will tell you that you have performed or you have not performed, then you set something before me as benchmark by which you judge me, by which you assess me, by which you gauge me. So we have done the sensitization at first level. Then we'll go for the next one where the people that we implement, because the people we invited, they were like policymakers, stakeholders, but we have grassroots sensitization too. That is the level we are going to.
And you target colleges and high schools?
High school, then universities.
And universities across the Gambia?
Across the Gambia.
Okay, so how will NAQAA standard, ensure there is quality education? How are you going to do that? How are you going to, what procedure are you going to use?
Oh, yeah. We've not, recently we developed a scale, and as a consultant, recently the scale was sent to me for input. We have that scale on ground. So then during the sensitization meeting, we made them to understand that the benchmarks we are setting will not just be by imposition, then also will also allow for 30% of inclusion from the institution, because every institution, for example, you said, we know it's for technology, then we have UTG, which is conventional.